head down to guest services to go ahead and with the intent to get off the ship, there's about 50 to 75 other families there in front of us, also with the intent to file some complaints, get off the ship, do whatever it is that they're going to do. We just start asking some questions. Come to find out, they've been told the ship is going to be they can't leave. The ship is going to be leaving in about 15 minutes. Somebody else is told 25 minutes. Somebody else is told 45 minutes. All these different time frames, all with the intent to just kind of appease everyone in hopes of not getting them off the ship. So really, it's these different tactics to keep all these families there, to avoid cancellations, to avoid refunds, to avoid all these different things, when they could have just fixed problems to begin with. So here we are trying to get off the ship. 15 minutes goes by, which is what we were told. It's still docked here. It hadn't moved. It wasn't going to move. There was plenty of time for us to get off the boat. We eventually had to just talk to multiple people, managers, supervisors, get on the phone with some folks to eventually have them say, if you have your bags packed and you're ready to go now, you can leave right now, but we got to go now.
And I also think, I spoke loud enough where kind of everybody in the foyer heard, like, you are not holding me on this boat. We are getting off this boat. Let us off this boat. So everybody that was complaining heard that. We were told, thank you for speaking up, for doing all these things. And at that point, Norwegian was like, the reps were like, okay, the only way to quiet this family and not create an uproar in this foyer area is by letting them off the boat.
Yeah. So we were told we had to hurry up and get off the boat. We had to get everybody packed because it was going to set sail. There was no guarantee that we're going to get off. So we packed up everybody, all 8 kids, the 2 of us, 2 babies that were sleeping, grabbing things and just running down the plank.
Literally in 5 minutes, we were at the elevators, packing up 10 people's stuff and waking up 2 babies, trying to run off this cruise ship because that's what they said we had to do to be able to get off.
Yeah, so we finally get off the boat. It wasn't for another 2.5 hours that they actually ended up leaving. It might have been a little bit longer than that, but I think it was 11:30 that they left, but plenty of time for us to be able to get off and not rush. And all the people that they lied to saying that they were leaving in 15 minutes. It was just unacceptable.
Now, getting off the boat was a whole ordeal, but what we found out was that they did not check 2 of our children at all. They checked no documents when we were getting off the boat. 2 of our children were assigned to my mother-in-law's room. And so, therefore, they had card keys for that stateroom. They did their card key. There's no documents that I signed as a parent giving like my in-laws like the right to like do whatever with them. That wasn't requested of me. Nobody asked during check-in for that document. So essentially my children tapped their card key and they were let off the boat with no documentation to say that they were ours. They were not assigned to our staterooms. We had 2 staterooms. Mm-hmm. We had 3 children in each of our staterooms. Our other 2 children were in a different stateroom with our in-laws, and they let them off, which set off the crew members because as soon as they tapped their card, an alert kind of went out like, why are these kids getting off? Where are they? And so they called my mother-in-law and were like, where are these children? And she said, with their parents. Should they be on there?
That happened. They got set off and the alarms went off after we were off the boat. We were driving home.
They're interrogating my mother-in-law, like, where are these children? With their parents. Why are they off the boat? They're assigned to your room. You tell me, you're the one who let them off the boat. So no documentation to even prove these children are ours when we're checking out. They're not assigned to us at all.
No.
Not at any bit. So our children could have literally tapped their card key with anybody and they would have been let off the boat.
Yep.
You tell me if that's not extreme negligence to where the whole ship is going crazy.
It's
like,
dangerous.
It's dangerous, but the crew members are like frantic. Like, where are these children? How are we going to find them? You just let them off the boat. Shouldn't you know where those children are?
Yeah.
Stopped everything. And so I would say if you had children and you want to sail on Norwegian, if you're okay with them just getting off the boat with anybody just by a tap of the key card, if they're not assigned to your stateroom, then I'd say take it. You have fun on Norwegian.
Yeah, this was bad.
So bad.